Hi guys, so today I want to talk about the new FIFA rules or the new IFAB rules. So IFAB is also known as the International Football Association Board. They introduced new rules that is set to take effect in this 2026 FIFA World Cup that is happening in the US, Canada and Mexico. This new rules is set or is just to improve the game of football. Yes, so and here are some of the rules. The first one, 5 seconds countdown for throw-ins and goal kicks. Now, if a team is awarded a goal kick, they have only 5 seconds to take it. Otherwise, the opposing team will get a corner kick. Yes. Again, if a team is awarded a goal kick and they fail to take it within 5 seconds, the opposing team will be awarded a corner kick. And if a team or a player is awarded a throw-in, and they fail to take it under 5 seconds, the opposing team will be awarded a throw-in. That's basically the explanation of the rules. The second one, red card for players covering their mouth during confrontation. Now, I think this is to address what happened between Cristiano of Benfica and Vinicius Junior of Real Madrid. In case if you are not familiar with the story or the news, and in a Champions League match between Benfica and Real Madrid, there was a confrontation between a player called Cristiano. He plays for Benfica, and Vinicius Junior. He plays for Real Madrid. And during the course of the confrontation, Vinicius Junior accused Cristiano of using a racial slur against him in that confrontation, which an accusation which Cristiano vehemently denied. You understand? But during the course of the confrontation, Cristiano covered his mouth like this. You understand? He covered his mouth to say whatever he said to Vinicius Junior. Now, UEFA, later on, they find Cristiano guilty of using the racial law against Vinicius Junior. So I think this rule is to curb that situation. You understand? Is to address that situation. Now, the second rule is red card for, punishment for teams walking off the pitch in protest. That's the third one. Now, also, this is to address what happened between Senegal and Morocco in the Nations League or in the Nations Cup, African Nations Cup final. During the African Nations Cup final, the Senegalese team walk off the pitch in protest of what they felt as an injustice by the referee or the officiating team in that match. So they walk off the pitch. So I think this rule is just to address that. You are no longer allowed to walk off the pitch. You are no longer allowed to walk off the pitch in protest during a match. Otherwise, the players or the teams that walk off will get red card each. Their players that walk off the pitch will get a red card each. So another one, mandatory 1 minute off-field treatment period. Now, if a player is injured and you are being treated in the pitch, after you have been treated, you have to wait 1 minute outside before you can be able to come into the field. Also, this is to curb the delay tactics that players use during a match. I think the fifth one, VAR can step in a foul. VAR can step in if a foul is committed before the ball entered the play at a set piece. Now, previously, during a set piece, especially corner, if a foul is committed before the ball is played, it is not counted. VAR or the official or the referee are not to intervene. But now, whether the ball is in play or not in play, if you commit a foul, the referee or the VAR cannot intervene in those situations. The last one, VAR can overturn wrongly awarded yellow card and corner kicks. Now, this second yellow card now I think is because of what happened in a match between Juventus and Inter Milan. It happened between these two players. What's his name? Kalulu and Bastoni. You understand? Kalulu got a second yellow card in a supposedly foul that is not a foul. Yes, we watched it. It wasn't a foul, so it became a talking point in the world of football, especially in Serie A, in Italy. So I think this is to curb that kind of situation. So if a player is wrongly awarded a second yellow card, the VAR cannot intervene. Before now, VAR did not intervene in any yellow card at all. But for now, especially in this World Cup, VAR cannot intervene in a second yellow card. Also, if a team is wrongly awarded a corner kick, VAR cannot intervene if it's not actually a corner kick, because most times or sometimes those wrongly awarded corner kick leads to goals and it become a talking point after the match. So these are the rules introduced by IFAB. I think all of them are fantastic. Yes, all of them are fantastic. Especially for me, the 5 second countdown for the throw-ins and goal kicks. A lot of things in the Premier League, especially Arsenal, they took 30 seconds, an average of 30 seconds to restart game after a stoppage time. In the Premier League last season, 30 seconds for every goal kick, every corner kick, and every throw-ins is too much. It's too much. So I think this new rule by IFAB is going to help to stop all those delay tactics by players and teams. So we'll see how it works out in this World Cup. Yes.